see how to render into encoding the words themselves, as well as the personal and the geographical names. And you also want to refer these words probably to something else, which is something upon which we will work at more length on Wednesday, I believe, Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday before noon. But I will give you a short preview about this now. So, except for the editorial sigla in your text and all the different features of the text that you want to indicate, spaces intentionally left, you will also want to encode words. And we would want to encode also personal names. And these are two complementary tasks. There are common words, and there are the so-called named entities, which are all the proper names, all the geographical names, and things like that, that you will not encode as common words. So you can tag simple words in a text. And you not only can, but it is very advisable that you do so in order to separate and individuate and identify certain strings as words. In your printed editions and in your editions of the text, the output editions in the electronic form, white spaces do this job, but white spaces are not enough for the process which is called tokenization, which means to indicate that a certain string of characters is a word, is a separate token, as they say. For this purpose, you use the W tag, which stands for word. So each and every word in your document you want to encompass between start word and end word tag. You might want to also indicate that this particular word form is an instance, fundere iura sua, for example. This is an instance of the word used. So besides tokenization, what you also want to do is to lemmatize words. So you give the proper lemma to the word. This also holds true for some incorrect, substandard writing, etc., etc. If you want to indicate that something which was very badly written actually refers to this and this word, you lemmatize this. Or you can also do a reference, which is done with remalef, to an external authority for the forms of the respective word. In our case, the morphological parser of Perseus. So you can not only lemmatize a word, but you can also reference this lemma to a source existing somewhere on the internet. Most probably what will come in handy if you want to do such a thing is Perseus lemmatizer. And then if you have lemmatized your words, they can be then indexed in all your documents, and they can produce word indices to your corpus, which is really handy. And yeah, the thing which is most handy with all the features that are automatically indexed from XML content is that whenever you put some new file in your database with some new words, and you index this file to become a part of your database, all the things that you have lemmatized appear automatically in the word index, and you don't need to go and enter everything as a new information by hand. As you see here in this word list, There's even the useful feature that words which are partly or wholly in a supplied part of the document, they appear in the word index in square brackets, which indicates that, for example, of the word UDEX, we have 3 occurrences, but one of these occurrences, it is seen from the index already. One of these occurrences is from a restored part of the text, from a lacuna. So you might want to bear this in mind if you do some kind of statistics for your corpus or something like that. And then you can visualize things contextually, which is something that is done in the many of the digital epigraphic collections. What about personal names? If you don't have common words, but you have things which are personal names, you don't want to tag them with the word tag. You want to tag them with the first name tag. And also bear in mind that here we have this holds especially true for Greek patronyms. Agelaos, son of Menestheus, is one personal name with a patronym. And we want to encode both the name and the patronym as one person name. And then, if you wish, you can encode as name simply, not person name, the different elements of this name. So Aghelao is the proper name and Menesteos is the patronym in genitive. And if you also want to, you can also reference these personal names to an internal or external list. And we will show you on Wednesday how to do this properly. This is just for the sake of example. If you want to, by the way, if you want to indicate, I don't know if this is in this presentation, I think not, but if you want to also mark up Menesteus as another personal name in its own right, beside being a part of the name Aghelao Menesteus as a patronym, you can do this by encoding this as a person name within a person name. EpiDoc allows that. So you want to have this. You can also make an authority list of all the names that you have across your project, and we will speak more about this in the days to come. But you can refer your occurrences of personal names in your documents to a list of personal names, a separate list of personal names, which holds all the personal names in every document in your project, and you can refer to them. You can also, in this list, you can indicate different things if you find this information suitable. Date of birth, date of death, period of florwit, another event significant which is relevant to this person, and etc., etc. The same thing holds true for place names. Mutatis mutandis, the procedure is the same as with person names, but you use the place name tag. You can reference a place name, and you can also give, which is very useful, and we will show you how to do this in the days to come. You can give an external reference for all the ancient place names in an authority list of place names, georeferenced place names, which is called a gazetteer, and we have a fine gazetteer for ancient place names, which is called Pleiades. So, if we have to wrap this up, the common words you tag with the word, and you can lemmatize them, and you can refer your lemmatization to an external morphological parser or something like that. You can, by the way of lemmatization, you can regularize your word forms. So even if something is very badly and incorrectly and substandardly written, you can still refer to a particular Latin or Greek word. So this is a form of regularization. And you can also tag personal names and place name with the person name or the place name tag. And you can also normalize and refer to an internal or an external authority when you tag these things.